Hello, everybody.
No, well, hi.
Hello. So today we wanted to talk about how to increase your energy.
Mine?
Well, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah.
You need lots of energy.
Yeah, absolutely. How are
Just,
you supposed to do any of your goals? How are you supposed to go anywhere,
Yeah.
achieve anything?
It's always odd to walk into, around someone who's just really low energy, like their battery's dying.
Yeah.
I always think, it's like they talk like, I don't know, negative or,
True.
I don't know. It's always, it just livens up a room if you have more energy.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yourself and others.
Yeah, I think if you're really, really tired too, if you're really on the other end, I think you can kind of make other people kind of feel tired. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you're right. I've had a tough week.
It's been a long one.
Yeah.
What day is it? Monday. Really?
So one of the first things that we should talk about is if you're feeling like you really have some chronic low energy, check with the doctor. Make sure you get some things checked out. There could be some medical reason why that's happening, and you want to rule that out.
Yeah, there could be a lot. From scary to hardly anything, but still some medical intervention might be needed. Yeah. So always check that out first.
Yeah, you want to make sure. They could draw your blood, make sure to test it out, make sure there's not any kind of weird imbalance going on. Mm-hmm. They could even check to see if there's some kind of a mental kind of imbalance going on with you. And there are some medications for that, or maybe some other interventions that are needed.
Happy pills.
So make sure you get checked out by a doctor first. Mm-hmm. Make sure to rule out any kind of medical condition going on.
Yes.
Before you try anything else.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe your heart's not pumping like it's supposed to. That'll wear you down.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If your kidneys are not functioning very well, make you really tired.
Of stuff. So make sure you
get everything checked out. So
once you pass that, we got some others.
Yep. Once we pass that, make sure to rule all that stuff out. The next thing you want to do is reduce the stress in your life. Mm-hmm. You want to replace your stress with gratitude, faith, and love.
Yes.
One of the things that I know that's been working really well for me that I highly recommend is to think about something every day that you're grateful for. I like to write mine down in my journal. Sometimes I post it on Facebook to share with everybody. And it starts off the day really great. I like to put it at the beginning of the day. And
well, it starts you off in a better mood and better mindset. It gets you thinking on that path instead of, how I don't want to get out of bed, or I don't want, we always have the things we don't want to do, but if we focus on it, it kind of ruins the day. If we focus on gratitude or whatever like that, something, especially gratitude that we're grateful for, it puts us in a different mindset.
Yeah. And one of those things too, is it's that there's a mental kind of thing for it. There's a definition of it that when you're looking for something, you find a lot more of it. That if you're looking for something that you're grateful for, you can find a lot more that you're grateful for. Oh, yeah. If you're looking for all the horrible things that are going on with you this week, you will absolutely find a lot. So you want to be looking for what you're grateful for so that you can see all the positives and have all of the energizing kind of thoughts going through you.
Yeah. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to see, what's going to be brought to your attention. That's just your brain working. And we've talked about that in other videos before. So getting on that positive path, positivity is what we want. That's what we want to bring into our lives as much as we can.
Going to be energizing.
And energizing, yes.
You also want to reduce interactions with people that make you feel bad. Mm-hmm. It can be all kinds of reasons why they make you feel bad. Maybe they're the tired person.
Yeah.
That's talking about all the reasons why they're not feeling good themselves. And that's just bringing you down. Yeah. Maybe it's making you start to think about all the things that are going wrong.
Yeah, everyone's run into that one person who's just has, if you listen to them, it's just they've always had bad luck. Bad things just happen to them all the time. And that's what they'll say. They say, just bad things happen to me all the time. Well, that's what you're focusing on, of course. Yeah. That's what you're going to see. You probably missed all the great things that happened because you were focusing on all the bad that's happening to you.
Yeah.
But, it's their mindset. If you can help them change it, great. It's hard to change other people's mindsets. Yeah. So changing your own, that's where you start. And just if you can't help them, I always say try to help people. If you can't, then reduce your time around them because they will pull you down.
And some of what might make you feel bad being around them is maybe there are people who don't have a very high esteem of you.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
they don't think you're very smart. They don't think you're very good looking. They don't think you're going to accomplish anything. And that
maybe
just
they
doesn't...
believe you're like them and bad things happen to you too.
Maybe. So if they make you feel bad because they have real low expectations of you, it's going to be hard for you to have high expectations of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to really drag you down. So you'll want to reduce your stress by reducing interactions with people who bring you down like that. Some of the stuff you want to do too is, instead of surrounding yourself with people who bring you down, you want to find some people who bring you up.
The exact opposite.
People who have high expectations of you, that know you're going to do a great job.
Yeah.
That know the things that you're good at. Oftentimes the people that have known you for the longest might actually have some expectations of maybe things that you were 10 or 20 years ago or something. Maybe things that you couldn't do back when. But maybe there's some supportive people today that have different ideas of what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to spend more time with them. And also, there can be some people that you want people who kind of want you to do better. Because people who think that you're already...
Yeah, your top.
You're at your top.
Or your top
nothing's
was
getting better.
back in high school.
Yeah.
I know someone who's like that. The top of their life was in high school. Well, it's been 20, 30 years now. Yeah. And if that was your best, I mean, it makes tomorrow look kind of grim.
Yeah. So, yeah, people that know that you can accomplish great things still, that you've still got lots of great things you're going to do. You want to be around those people more often.
Oh, yeah. Get around people who are still dreaming.
Yeah,
still
that's true.
Have a dream for the future. That it's optimistic. It's life is possibilities. And if you don't see the possibilities and you think it's just all, I don't know. That's why people get so depressed in that, because they don't see that brighter tomorrow. Get around people who see that possibility of tomorrow. And it's contagious. You'll catch that. You'll start dreaming.
And also, you'll want to do things that are relaxing. There are a lot of really great activities that can help to reduce your stress by relaxing you. You can do yoga. You can do stretching. You can do reading fiction.
Mm-hmm. Find friends to walk with.
Yeah.
Just like Snoopy.
Yeah. You can meditate.
Mm-hmm.
You can focus on your breathing to help relax you, bring you down from any negative, stressful kinds of things that might be.
Do something that you enjoy, that relaxes you.
Yeah. You can think on positive things, positive memories.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's nice to have a fragrance going to help remind you of positive, calming things to help bring your stress level down.
Oh, yeah. We associate good times a lot of times with sights, with smells, and if you know that there's something there that triggers you, like maybe a cinnamon smell or something like that triggers you to happy times, why not do it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just anything to reduce the stress. Stress will kill you, man. It's hard on you, just all the way around.
Has physical implications to be stressed for a long time.
Yeah.
It can have a really negative effect on your health. So make sure to bring your stress levels down.
If you don't believe it, just check out old presidents who before office and after office, and see how that stress did for them.
Yeah.
They all walk out just, younger than they walked in.
Yeah. Also, listening to music can be really reducing stress level. There are definitely some songs that I can put on that help to just bring the level down, make it so that I can feel a lot more calm.
Music is a big one for me too.
Yeah, music can totally change your mood.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the other things too is you want to be wishing nice things on your family, your friends, your coworkers, and even people you don't like. Because even if you don't like someone, just letting go of any kind of ill feelings you have between the two of you can just really reduce that load on you.
This was a hard one for me.
Mm-hmm.
It really, and it's one that I still struggle with today. For the most part, I've let a lot go, and I do wish good upon people, but man, it was hard. Mm-hmm. I had a vengeful thing in me, for years, but it didn't help me out any, did it? It stressed me out. I'm sure I was more upset at times than the person who done me wrong.
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
It was done and over with for them. I'm sure they didn't bother by it, but I was.
Yeah, that person that you're having troubles forgiving probably isn't even really thinking about it.
Mm-mm.
It probably is just weighing you down so much more than them. So just let it go.
Yeah.
Just move on with
It's
your
such
life.
a relief to let it go.
Yeah, just
you don't have to forget it.
Yeah.
Like
Don't make
learn
the same
from
mistake.
yeah, exactly. Don't They burnt you once. Well, if you go and get burnt again, well, is it really all their fault at this point? You were warned.
Yeah. Yeah, you knew.
Yeah. I've been burnt a few times by the same people, and some of that's my fault. At that point, I can't say it's all that.
So one of the other things you can do to help increase your energy is exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to think about exercising at first because you oftentimes don't feel like it. You think you feel too tired already, but really it's weird is that exercising actually increases your energy after you're doing it.
Well, yeah. You don't get as tired either. At first, don't get me wrong, to start an exercise program, it takes a while, but the body adjusts, it adapts, and then you become stronger. And so even like some people say, I don't have the energy to walk. Well, you get the energy to walk by walking. It's weird. It's an odd idea, but you do. You walk, and then you get used to that, and all of a sudden you can walk further, and you can do more things because you have that energy up. Your body kind of handles that more. Like it can do more because you yourself is more conditioned to do more.
And if you want to be more energized for the day, if you just do a little bit of exercising in the morning, strangely, it'll give you more energy throughout the day.
Yeah.
It's strange. It just does. It just gets your energy level up.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it so you're not quite as tired, which is, it seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But
you think, oh, well, I'm expelling more energy. How am I going to have more energy I'm already low on energy? But it works.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
So you can't wait until...
kind of, but...
Yeah. Can't wait until you feel the motivation to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to just get up and do it. Just start with just maybe a couple minutes. Doesn't have to be a huge investment.
No.
And it's going to make a difference to start getting into the habit of it because you want that energy every day.
Oh, yeah.
So just getting into the habit of doing maybe at least a few minutes of some kind of exercise. You can just work it into different kinds of things. I've been trying to work it into my cooking. Is that I'll be doing leg squats and exercises while I'm chopping the bacon and stuff.
Our kids were laughing about that the other day and telling me about how mom looks when she's cooking, and then they demonstrated. It was funny.
Yeah, you could just work it into something else. You can be doing something else at the same time. It helps to keep your helps to keep you motivated to do it because it's not taking up extra time.
No.
You're already working on something else.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it while, you could do a little bit of exercise while you're watching a show or while you're, I don't know, what kinds of things do you think you could do?
Well, even like me, like I spend some time sitting at a desk doing computer stuff. I can still do leg extensions in front of me. I could do even whatever toe raises just sitting in the chair or whatever. And then now, like my work personally offers, if I want, a desk that just a hit of a button, the whole desk and computer will stand up so I can stand there and do it if I want to.
Oh, have you done that?
I'm in between. I'm being transferred to a different department over me. So they were going to order it, and then they want to wait until that's done so it can be ordered under a different department.
You're going to have that desk.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, a lot of people in the office got it that are staying in that department. But
yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
One of the things you can do too is, like we were talking about, you can do it while you're at work. You could take a few minutes, maybe if you've got a 5, 10, 15-minute break, you could get up and go for a little walk.
I do that quite often. I get up and because you just don't feel very good sitting all the time. Just get up and just walk around the office.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hi, everyone, as I walk by their offices, whatever.
Yeah, help bring your energy level back up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it makes you more alert. When you go to sit, when you sit back down and start doing things, then you're more productive because you're more alert. Because after so long just sitting, doing nothing, you're into that and you're like,
bring it down in energy level.
You don't feel like the Energizer Bunny, I'll tell you that.
That was one of those things, too, I thought was interesting. I can't remember. I think it was Tony Robbins said, where does energy come from? He said, some people say it comes from food, but after you eat a big meal, do you really feel energized?
Yeah. After Thanksgiving dinner.
After Thanksgiving dinner, you don't feel energized. Energy doesn't really come from food. It's weird. It's another counterintuitive kind of thing. Really getting up and just going for a walk starts to get that
energy is just there. Going. You just got to tap into it.
Yeah, just tap into that energy that you got going. One of the things you can do too is
a lot of times energy is not there because you're no longer interested. Find things you're interested in, and all of a sudden you have energy again. It's weird.
Yeah.
You have no energy, but yet you'll go home and watch your favorite sitcom. All of a sudden you have energy to do that, but you were dying at the end of the day of work or whatever because you're so tired.
Or maybe there's some big interesting project you're working on with your hobby or something, and you're
all of a sudden you have energy for
doing that.
So energy's there. We just got to figure out how to tap into it. That works for each one of us. Each one of us is different. If we can find stuff we're interested in, then that really helps. Exercise in that helps a lot of people. And you don't have to go crazy with it. Just start a little bit. Just find what works for you. Tap into it, and you're just going to feel so much better.
And one of the things, too, is to do a little bit at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go and try and jump into a 6-hour gym workout one day all of a sudden.
No.
It's not going to keep your energy level up.
Well, yeah, you'll pay for it. The next day you'll hardly be able to move, and you'll be like,
true.
This is terrible. And you're not going to go that day or the day after because you're recovering and you're so hurting and stiff and can't move that, it's demotivating. So start really light. Just get in there and doing a few things. That's a huge step, especially if you haven't done it before.
And consistency is so much more important than the number of hours that you put into it.
Yeah.
Just working consistently at it to keep your energy level up.
Treat it more like a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
We want longevity. We want long-term because we're in it for life, right? So that's what we want to treat it as. We don't have to do everything today because we plan on being here another 40 years. So let's do a little bit, or longer, and let's do a little bit each day.
One of the things you can do to help keep it interesting is you can play some different kind of music. Maybe there's some music that really makes you move, and you can invite some friends, maybe do some competition, maybe compete with yourself, just making some games of it.
Yeah, us as people are very competitive anyway by nature. So if you can get anything, especially with some friends that make it all fun anyway, a little fun competition.
Yeah.
That's definitely a motivator.
You can change up the environment. Maybe sometimes you want to work outside on your exercise. Maybe sometimes you want to be inside working on your exercise. Maybe sometimes you want to go to different locations. Maybe have some different scenery. Make it interesting. Also, one of the things that's really I always thought was interesting is that they talk about a lot of times to help keep your brain young, to work on these mind games.
Put it in a jar.
But there's not anything proven that actually connects doing puzzles with brain health. What keeps you young in your brain is actually getting up and exercising. There's evidence
there's plenty
that
of studies
that.
on that.
And so
keep you sharper, keep you. It's really an anti-aging.
Yeah. So you want to be younger,
as we can.
More energetic. You want to be exercising, walking, doing any kinds of activities to get the blood flowing, to get your muscles moving. Just a little bit, a lot, whatever it is you feel like. Don't way overdo it, though.
Just have fun doing it.
Yeah, have fun. Make fun of it. Because like we were saying, it's really something that you want for the rest of your life. Is you want to be having this energy all the time. You want to be having energy into your...
Once you figure out how to tap into it and get it, that way you can, opportunities don't have to pass you by as much. See an opportunity to go have fun. Now you have the energy to do it. Just go. Yeah. That's what life's all about, is just making memories, going and doing things. That's my philosophy anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
You may have a different one.
If you're not working on anything and you're not going anywhere, then it's hard. I don't know what you have to look forward to the next day. Just we want things to look forward to too. That's a really good way to keep you energized.
Yeah.
Just thinking about the different kinds of things you're going to be doing. That's that thinking positive about blessing people and just thinking about positive things and good memories.
Yeah.
And good things that are going to happen.
More coffee.
Or more coffee.
Because I'm out.
go ahead and let us know if there are different kinds of things that you feel like that maybe help you remind you to go and get your regular doctor checkups to make sure that there's not anything weird going on that's making it so you feel tired. Make sure to maybe let us know if there's anything that helps you remember to do your exercises when you find that you can work it in the day.
Yeah, what motivates you?
Yeah, what gets you started?
Yeah.
What gets you started on it?
Just goals. So some people are goal oriented. Some people are inspired by the things. What does it for you?
And what kinds of things do you do to reduce stress? What kinds of things do you find are making you get stressful that you've been able to change up to make it so you can reduce the stress in your day and your life? What kinds of things do you feel like energize you? What kinds of things bring up your energy level at all? So let us know in the comments, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.